Welcome to Connect Minute, where we discuss life's pressing questions from a biblical perspective in a relevant and concise way.
Jonathan, kids ask a lot of questions. But let me ask you this. What do we do when our kids ask us really difficult questions about God and the Bible that we don't know the answers to?
Yeah, I think that a lot of parents hope they just get through the teenage years, and that never happens. The problem is, it is going to happen. It's not a question of if, it's when. And we always get asked difficult questions. I just got asked a couple weeks ago if Adam and Eve were the only two that God created, and they had Cain and Abel, who does Cain marry? How do you answer that question? First of all, I just want to say to all parents, when you begin to engage the question, pay attention to your child and how they're engaging. Because if they're not, they don't care about the answer. They're doing a couple things. They're trying to stump you. They're trying to see if they can get you flustered, because whether we like it or not, that's what teenagers like to do. But this is what I would say: when we get asked questions that we don't know the answer to, engage it, be honest, allow your child to see that you don't know everything, but don't leave it there. Don't just say, you know what, I don't know, that's a great question, but I don't know the answer. Find the answer, search for the answer together. That's a great learning opportunity for a student and their parent, is for the student to see the vulnerability of a parent and say, you know what, they don't know the answer, but we're searching for this thing together, and I promise you, they will remember that answer. If they're engaging enough to ask the question, and they stay engaged when you don't know the answer, they're going to remember when you find the answer. And then my final plea to parents is, don't feel like you're in it alone. If you don't know the answer to the question, we live in a society today that there are so many tools at our disposal. Our church has a bunch. Trust the pastors, trust the tools that they have. Ask friends. I think sometimes as parents we feel like we always have to know the answer. We don't, and we're not going to. But when our kids ask us these questions, it's important for us to be honest, to be vulnerable, but to search for the answer. And I think that will mean more to our children than we will ever even begin to understand.
I agree.